quick.
Okay.
Here we are recording.
Hey,
something.
Jason, this is
Yeah.
awesome. This is great.
Good
Great
job.
recording.
Nice.
Hi there. Well, I just wanted to, I was a little bit dissatisfied with just our talk and instructions on, how to do your webcam video to represent a meaningful object identity. And so I wanted to talk a little bit more in detail and give you a video on it. So the whole idea is to change the identity of a group or a department or a company or an organization that you're working with. And the new identity wants to represent something that something of your identity, something that you like, or something that you like, a new vision of something that's meaningful to you and your value system. So in the webcam video that we saw during class, the one that's on the website right below the identity video, it's the one on the remote control. So the first step in changing identity of a people or group is to think about where they are now. How do they view themselves? What is their current identity? So in the case of the fishermen, right, they were sort of outcasts. They lived by themselves. They viewed themselves as society viewed them as worth less, and they were sort of less valuable, right? So the wise leader had to change that identity into an entirely new identity. And so he used salt and light to do that, right? Two of the most valuable things on earth to change their worthless identity. In the case of the remote control, right, the wife was trying to change the condition of their relationship with her husband. And she wanted to change the fact that they were just always too busy, always going fast, always being productive, working on their projects, being successful, but having no time really to invest in their relationship and celebrating their accomplishments and just reflecting and enjoying life together. So she felt like on the remote, they're constantly on the fast forward button. So this remote control was the meaningful object that she chose to represent to her husband this new sense of identity and to help change the identity from fast forward to something else. So the next step is, what is your vision for the future? In the case of the fisherman, right, the vision for the future is you're the most, with salt and light, those meaningful objects, was you're the most valuable things on earth. Salt was super valuable, light was super valuable, so the wise leader wanted to change the identity of the fisherman completely to accomplish his mission of reaching the world, of reaching out and connecting with the world, because if they were outcast, if they kept to themselves, there's no way he could accomplish his mission, right? They would stay to themselves, a big barrier between them and the world. So he chose these very valuable elements, salt and light, to change their worthless identity into salt and light, the most valuable things that would be meaningful to fishermen. Fishermen understood salt for preserving fish. They understood light because that could enable them to work and to fish at night. So in the case of the woman, right, she chose the remote control, and this remote control represented her aspirations for a new identity, because she said to her husband, I just wish we could press the pause button every once in a while. And we could pause and slow down and appreciate each other and celebrate our accomplishments. And, every time we get the remote out to, press something on the TV, maybe we could think about, let's just pause. And I hope we can pause and spend some time with each other and reflect and celebrate each other. And so step 3 is just thinking about this. What fundamentally needed to change? Well, her husband's heart, right? Her husband's attitude toward life and attitude toward the relationship. The husband was really fundamentally thought he was doing the right thing, trying to move them forward, save for a house, get a better life. That's what his purpose was. And she was trying to communicate to him that in their hectic life and trying to, save for a house, etc., and very productive life, it was as important to her to pause and celebrate their relationship, celebrate where they were, and reflect on and enjoy the relationship. So the object again was the remote control, and the amazing thing, if you watch the video, is that the husband said, "Wow, I really get it. I understand what you're saying." He said, "Perhaps we could even press the stop button and completely stop, and just stop everything, hold everything. I don't care what's due tomorrow at work, and just go out to dinner or go for a walk or really appreciate each other. Or perhaps if we make a mistake, if we're mad at each other or whatever gets in the way, we could press the rewind button." And when this happened, the wife really understood the power of the meaningful object to communicate to her husband. It worked in a way that was really beyond her hopes and dreams. She was hoping just to pause, but she got stop and rewind out of it and changed her fast forward life situation with her husband in that relationship to one that could stop from time to time, one that could pause from time to time, and even one that could rewind from time to time. So I hope you enjoy this exercise. Thanks.